Alright, so now we're gonna change the text we have right here. The most important thing to do is to create a little bit of margin, because now it's just on the edge and I don't want that. I want it to have a little bit of margin right here. So we're gonna do that. This is gonna be you could say that it's gonna be a little bit more easier. Then we're gonna go to pages. We're gonna go to our about page, and then we're gonna go into this one right here. We're gonna go to attributes. So I'm just gonna check right here if we maybe could add margin. No, we could not. I don't think so. Oh, we could. Here we could actually add padding. This is way more simple. Now we don't have to add anything, any actual code, but I'm gonna show how to do that later anyway. So let's just put 20 for padding. Padding and margin are kind of the same thing. I'm not gonna explain the difference right now, but you're gonna see what the padding does. Alright, so now we have some padding. It looks better. But I'm also gonna add a little bit of margin to it. So then we can just do like this, inspect, and we're gonna see if it's a class. Just make sure. And yeah, it is. It's called. No. We're gonna actually do like this. We go here and we make attribute and we rename it. We make this to a class. About. So this class we're gonna name about text. That's the name of it. We're gonna begin with this and I'm gonna show what happened. So now we update this one. And you see earlier we were down. Yes, let me see. We were here. This was the name of the class. You see, site origin widget tiny mce text widget. That's the name of the class. So if we look now, if we update the page, now we're gonna see if it's changed. No, I did completely wrong here. Sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. So let's see where we have it. Anyway, I don't actually find it right now. We don't need to do that anyway. We're just gonna go back here. And we're gonna give this a style. And this is gonna be a class. So we just do it like this. About text. Bracelets. Margin. 10 let's say 20 pixels, so you see it. Done. Update. Boom. You see now it shifted from here to here. So that's what the margin does. It also it shifts, but it's in another way, and I'm not gonna go into explaining exactly what's the difference between padding and margin. But now you know how to actually add an attribute to something within the page builder that we have here. So that's a useful thing to know. Now finally I'm gonna end with talking a little bit about CSS and where you can learn more. You have, whenever you go to a website, the things that show up, you have two things. If you watch the, the source, this is all HTML. HTML basically I say like, okay, this is something. Like for example, here, this is a HTML tag. It's a which stands for that this is gonna be a link. And this is an image. And these are all HTML. So these are HTML tags. But this one is also named a class. And this has to do how the CSS find the HTML tag. So if we go here, this is the HTML tag we're talking about, and it had a class called logo. And now if you want to add some attribute to this logo, if you want to change the look on it, then we go into the CSS. The CSS changed the look on things. It add colors, it changed the layout, like it add paddings, all those stuff. So the HTML just create one thing, like it create this text, but then the CSS change the size of the text. It can change the font family, it can change the color. That's what the CSS does. And then we can check it here. This is all the CSS, and here you have the HTML. So these are the attributes added to the CSS. We can check the logo just for the fun of it. Here we have it. So this is the first thing that it's gonna do. Like this, within this CSS, the existing CSS, we already have some attributes like a border and a vertical alignment, but it's not used right now. So I'm gonna see if we can find the logo right here. Alright, and here you have a quick run through of the margin, border, padding. So that's what I was talking about earlier. But yeah, we leave it right there. Anyway, if you want to learn more, then I recommend you to go to this website here. You go here and you just have a look at like, okay, what does this do? The CSS list. What is this? And you can also check out tutorials they have here. Although, if you want to find really good tutorials, then I recommend you to go over to YouTube and search for the new Boston. And I recommend you to begin with HTML because it's gonna make more sense if you know about HTML. So you can begin with this one, HTML5, or even better, HTML5 and CSS tutorial. Check out this one, and it's gonna be it's gonna make more sense, everything that I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna be able to explain so much more about HTML and CSS in this whole learning package, because the main thing that I wanted you to get out of this was to just create an actual website where you can get the look that you want. And at the moment, it would be easier to get it even more the way you wanted it if you knew more HTML and CSS, but you're still gonna be able to make it the kind of the way you look just from choosing a good theme, because then it's already set up. You don't need to change the HTML and you don't need to change the CSS. So if you choose a good theme from the beginning, then you don't have to worry about that. But now I just showed how you actually could change a few things, like we changed this one, we changed the menu, we also changed the text right here. So that's it. Like, I'm gonna be doing some polishing, and we're not gonna do anything more. I'm gonna polish, and I might add a favicon here, might change the text a little bit more, might add some lines here. We'll see, but you get the now you really know how to create a good looking website. You have everything you need right now. So I wish you good luck, and that you're gonna keep on creating awesome websites. So this was what we did. We customized the CSS. We added some CSS attributes through the page builder, and I talked a little bit about the concept of CSS and where to learn more. And that's it. We're done. We're done.